I guess high off your love, I don't know how to be.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Seeds Today, and you guys already know it's your favorite girl next door, Day. And guess what, y'all? We're back. We are back, y'all. We are back. We are back. Oh my gosh, you guys. Woo. 4 years. It has been 4 years since I seen y'all. How y'all been doing? How's your mama? How's your daddy? Your sister, brother, cousin, all of them? How they doing? My goodness, like it's been 4 years. So much has transpired. So much has happened. I mean, we had a whole pandemic. Like, y'all all right? Woo. It definitely was a lot. These last 4 years has been, for me, let me just speak for me. It's been definitely a time. A time was had. I just honestly, I can't even go by like numerical order of what happened. This happened this year. This happened that year. I just know the totality of everything into where I am right now. It definitely, it taught me a lot. I went through a teaching stage. You know, I think a lot of times in life we kind of sulk in the bad moments, but I believe that if we take those moments that are not favorable and we turn it and twist it to our good, I think we'll be able to shift our perspective for life, and our living will be healthier. And I think that's when you start to press you start to differentiate between living and existing. Because I think when you exist, you kind of just roll with the punches. You kind of just take the bad, and it's just like, all right, well, you know, I've had a bad day, or I had a bad year, and this is just the situation. This is just the hand I've been dealt. But when you start living and you start realizing, okay, yeah, I went through this and it sucked. It was actually sucked real bad, but I'm not going to let this take me down. I'm actually going to take the good and learn something from it. So then I can actually begin to move more freer. You start when you start packing all that stuff on you, when you start moving in a way where you're like, oh, well, I can't, like, you know, I don't understand what's going on, and I'm just frustrated, and I'm just mad. You start packing on all this unnecessary stuff. But when you start moving past existing and you start living, you start freeing yourself from so much stuff, and you start forgiving yourself. And I think that's where these last 4 years have brought me to. It brought me to a place where I'm starting to forgive myself. I went through a lot of crazy things. Unnecessary things that I honestly, if we be honest, I put myself in those situations. I went through a horrible relationship, y'all. Look, get your tea with your teacups. Look, let me give y'all some tea. I got into a horrible relationship last year out of desperation. And how many of y'all know that desperation will literally put you in a place where you will defeat yourself, because you start accepting just anything. And it's not fair to you. It's not fair to you that you just start accepting anything in your life. That's just like going to the grocery store and purposely picking out all of the bad fruit, all of the vegetables that have mold growing on it, or that's more soft and you can tell it's about to expire. That's the word, y'all. We start picking stuff that's about to expire. So you can't even enjoy it, because the thing that you've gotten and you put in your life actually is already starting to expire. So by the time you actually get with it, you don't even get a chance to enjoy it because it's already expired. And a lot of times, because of desperation, we'll push past that expire date and just start feasting on these bad stuff, the stuff that's just gone bad. And wonder why we're walking around with headaches and our stomach hurts because we done ate something bad. All right, y'all better catch this word. But that's what happened. I got to a place where I was desperate, and I linked up with somebody that was not good for me, you know? And I'm not gonna say the person is bad. They just were not right for me. You know, they were in a place where they were not ready to date. They should not have been dating. And I was in a place where I was just accepting anything. So two of those, they just don't mix. And, you know, just ended up in a really bad place. But how many of y'all know that you can take those lemons and make it into lemonade? Because baby, when I tell you, that taught me, I'm not slowing down for nobody. I'm not slowing down for nobody. I'm literally coming to get everything I came for. Like, I'm getting everything. Everything that God has for me, I want it all. I'm not leaving anything off the table. And I'm telling y'all, 2024 is feeling real different. I don't know about y'all, but 2024 is feeling real different. And I'm not coming out empty-handed. Okay? All right. Y'all, I'm just so excited for Seize the Day just to be back. I have some amazing lineups, like the speakers and the people that are coming on the show. Y'all, the guests I have on this show is going to be amazing, like amazing. You know, I think I had to really start forgiving myself. I had to start forgiving myself because I realized that I don't want to say people don't care, but everybody has their own stuff going on. And, you know, I'll take that situation that I just told y'all about. When I came out of it, I was really sad. And I kind of wanted the world to stop because I was having this horrible moment. I was having this moment that I just needed to sulk. I just had this moment that I just wanted to just cry all day. And the world was still going. My friends' lives were still going. My parents' life was still going. And I'm just like, wait, y'all, my job was still going. I'm like, wait, y'all don't understand. Like, I just like got out of this traumatic experience. And it's crazy because, you know, I actually was, one of my friends was going through a whole situation. And because I was so like immersed into my own situation, I didn't even know that they were going through a situation. And it caused me to kind of like neglect her. And I didn't mean to. I just was going through my own thing, and I just wanted everybody to be there for me. And so, you know, it was just a season of loss. Like, I felt like it was just a lot of things just falling out of my life at the same time. And to forgive myself, I had to forgive myself for not being the best person, forgive myself for not showing up. And, you know, it's not until we realize that that God doesn't throw us away. Like, God doesn't throw us away. And at that moment, because I really felt like I was thrown away. I felt like I wanted to throw myself away. But God was like, you are not trash. You are not trash. And speaking of trash, I actually was at work, and we have two bins. We have a recyclable bin where you throw all the recycled items. We have a trash bin. And I was getting ready to leave one day, and I was throwing all of my stuff into, like, not my stuff, I was throwing all of the stuff that needed to be thrown away into the trash bin. And we can't throw trash into the recyclable items, like in the bin, because if so, you can get fined for it. Well, I was in the middle of throwing stuff away into the trash bin, and I ran across a cardboard, and I was going to throw it in the trash. And I'm like, oh no, I can't throw this in the trash. I don't want to get fined, or I don't want us to get fined. But then I thought about it. I'm like, wait, I could throw this in the trash because everything can be trash, but not everything is recyclable. Y'all, when I tell you, that hit me like a ton of bricks. And I think at that moment, I began to free myself from the bondage that I put myself in. I started to forgive myself for the things that I just honestly felt like I was unforgivable. And I start realizing not everything is recyclable, but everything is trash. So what happens is we start to throw things into the recyclable bin that actually should be thrown out with the trash. And we start recycling things that honestly, we start throwing stuff out in the trash that could have been recycled. But then again, sometimes we start throwing things into the recyclable bin that should have been thrown out in the trash. And y'all, when I tell you, that hit me, and it blessed me so much because it started helping me to examine my life and examining the people that I have around me, examining just relationships and just how I move. I don't want to be around a whole bunch of trash. And I don't want to throw out anything that honestly can be recycled and renewed and reused. Because if you think about it, God didn't throw us out. There's a lot of things that we have done that I know just makes God's stomach turn. But he didn't throw us away. In fact, he pulled us up, cleaned us off, and more than recycled, he renewed us to even something better. So y'all, when I tell you, y'all, in this season, don't give up. Please don't give up. No matter what life throws at you, no matter how many lemons it throws at you, continue making that lemonade. Because when I tell you, God is going to take those same things that you're counting out, the same thing that you want to throw away, he's going to not just recycle it, but he's going to renew them. And when he renews them, he's going to get something so much better than where it was. And he's going to use it for his glory. I honestly was going to throw Seize the Day away. If y'all want me to be super honest with y'all, I'm going to give y'all some more tea. I was going to throw Seize the Day away because I honestly didn't know the true purpose that I had for Seize the Day. I didn't know which direction I wanted to go in. I didn't know, all I knew is I wanted to do a podcast. I wanted to do a talk show, but I didn't know exactly how that looked. I had never done it before. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I didn't know who I was going to have on the show. And I'll be honest, y'all, I didn't pray about it. Like, I just jumped right into it. But I knew it was something that was on the inside of me. I just didn't know how to go about it. So instead of seeking God, I kind of just was doing my own thing. And one thing that my bishop teaches us is anything that we obtain outside of the will of God, he's not required to sustain it. He's not required to keep it together. It falls on us. And when I tell you that thing was weighty, I didn't know how to carry it. And I was going to throw it away. But when I tell you, thanks be to God, he did not let me throw Seize the Day away, but he literally grabbed it, washed it off, and he's renewing it. Because I know what now the purpose behind Seize the Day is. And I'm so excited to share that with y'all. This journey is going to be amazing. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about matters of the heart. We're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship. We're going to talk about community. It's so much stuff that I'm going to share with y'all, that my guests are going to share with y'all. Y'all do not want to miss this season of Seize the Day. And honestly, y'all don't want to miss anything coming from Seize the Day because we got some heat coming to y'all. And I'm so excited. To God be the glory. So I'm not going to be before you long. This is just the first episode. I just kind of wanted to unpack and kind of just get reacquainted with some of y'all because some of y'all have been riding with me for a while. And I appreciate y'all because you guys have been the one that have had your foot on my neck. Where's Seize the Day? When are you going to reproduce it? When are you going to put it out again? And I was kind of shying away and y'all was like, bring it on back. Get behind this camera and start working. And I really, truly, truly appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for not allowing me to drop the thing that God has given me that's going to take me to the next level. I really appreciate y'all. I cannot thank y'all enough. I cannot thank y'all enough. Like, it's so important. Community is so important. And I'm not going to go too much into that because I'm going to have a whole segment on it. But when I tell you, I thank y'all so much, each and every one of you. And for the ones who are just coming on board, y'all are in for a ride. So make sure y'all get your notebooks, y'all pen. Make sure you guys get in front of your cellular device. Make sure y'all get in front of your Making sure y'all get in front of y'all cellular device. Make sure y'all get in front of your iPads or however you guys watch Seize today. If y'all want to Chromecast it to your TV, that's fine too. And make sure y'all just copy and share. And y'all, we are in for a ride. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for what God is going to do. Not just in my life, but for everyone that's watching. I believe that Seize the Day is going to instill the faith that y'all need to jumpstart y'all to the next season of your life. I believe that Seize the Day is going to help catapult and cultivate some of the things that you guys have brewing on the inside and you guys just don't know how to do it. I believe Seize the Day is going to definitely light that on fire. I believe that he's going to allow Seize the Day to penetrate your heart and infuse the Spirit of God in each and every one of y'all's lives. Like these 4 years, I found God on a new level. I found God on a new level to where I don't just come to him when I need him, but I come to him because I need him. I need him to survive, not just for a situation, not just for a moment, but I need him to survive. I need him to wake up in the morning. I need for him to be in my life and walk with me and talk with me through my day. Because if not, I will be a wreck, y'all. I will be a wreck. And so as I'm traveling this new journey, as he's teaching me, as he's showing me the way, I'm going to be your big sister, your little sister, whoever y'all look at me as, your favorite girl next door. And I'm just a beggar pointing y'all to where the bread is. I love y'all so much, and I cannot wait for y'all once again to take this ride with me. Y'all don't give up on me. I thank y'all for sticking it out with me. And we got work to do, baby. That's all I have for today. I love y'all. And you guys know what I always say, because it has not changed. Tomorrow is never promised, so make sure y'all get out and seize the day. Love y'all. If you guys like this episode of Seize the Day, make sure you guys subscribe and follow. Make sure y'all ring that notification bell. Also, I'm going to be representing all my entrepreneurs. So if you guys have a brand, if you guys have a clothing line, if you guys have some food you want me to try, if you have anything you want me to try on the show, y'all make sure y'all send it in. Email me at womanandco@gmail.com. And I'll make sure that I put it on the show and I'll shout you out. Today, I'm wearing my girl, Chrissy Deaver, with Smash Apparel. As y'all know, I'm a queen and I love me a good sweatsuit. That's the key to my heart. I love me a good sweatsuit. But yes, please, if you guys have anything that you want me to try on the show, I will make sure that I shout you out. And I'll make sure that I try it on the show or either wear it on the show. So, y'all know what I always say. Tomorrow is never promised. So get out and seize the day. Love y'all.